John, you should break up with my daughter Linda. You are not worthy of my daughter. I will not agree to your marriage.
I and Linda truly love each other. I never thought that I would get hit in the face and kicked out the first time we met. Is there anything that you're not satisfied with regarding me?
John, I heard that you just graduated from middle school. I can't believe that. You make me so worried for my daughter. Money is not important to my family, but at least you should try your best to graduate from middle school. My family is an intellectual and scholarly family. Fortunately, during today's family gathering, my nephew recognized you as their former schoolmate. Otherwise, you will hide from my family and Linda about not graduating for the rest of this marriage. How lucky for my family today.
What's wrong about my education?
My nephew used to study with you. He graduated from Harvard, and now he is a doctor at one of the most famous hospitals in America. And my daughter also graduated from a prestigious university.
Yes, I knew that. Because my father passed away early, I didn't have enough money to continue my education. Besides, I also have a younger brother and younger sister to take care of. They are still not old enough to be self-sufficient, and because of that, I have chosen to find a job to support their life and align with my future goals.
The fox and the grapes, you are not worthy.
I don't think you should be harsh about this.
Well, you definitely have to break off your engagement with my daughter.
Why? What you've said and done during this time, it's not right. I'd like to receive a more convincing answer, please.
You're still stubborn, aren't you? Let me be clear. You see, my family is intellectual and scholarly. Everyone has a high degree. How can my daughter marry a guy who hasn't graduated from high school? Furthermore, I'm the director of a large real estate company. There's no way the daughter of the director of a big real estate company would marry someone who just graduated from middle school like you. I will never let you marry my daughter. Know your own limits, you filthy scumbag.
Really? Then please let me talk to Linda one last time. I'll provide a specific answer for you, please. One day later.
Do you have something you want to talk to me about?
That's right. Actually, my father's against our marriage.
Yes, I know. I saw the texts between my dad and you 2 days ago.
So, what do you think about your father's opinion in our marriage? Will you marry me?
I'm sorry, but let's cancel the engagement, okay? I know, but it's a hard decision. But I have thought about it thoroughly.
What? What do you mean?
I truly believe that what my father said is not wrong. It hurt me a lot. Everyone in my family graduated from university. My father said he will arrange a marriage for me with a graduate from Harvard. From the beginning, I also thought that if you marry me, the daughter of a big real estate company director, that's no different than insulting you to your face. Don't you feel shy and embarrassed to marry a girl like me while you just graduated from middle school? So, I'm sorry.
Yes, I got it. He has also been talked about many times about just graduating from junior high school. After all, you're no different from them. All of you look down on me because I only graduated from middle school, right?
What did you say? Do you think it's just a matter of disrespect? It's a matter of deception too. I can't believe that.
Now your words just hurt me a lot. Thanks for showing your true colors before we get married. To be honest, I feel quite disappointed about it. Goodbye. I wish you luck with your choice. 2 weeks later.
Hey, John! There will definitely be a woman out there who deserves you.
Actually, I also gave up the idea of marrying your daughter. You don't need to worry. I understand that the engagement has been called off. I've asked my lawyer to officially terminate this undeserved marriage. Both you and your daughter will have to pay me a sum of money to cancel the engagement.
Compensation?
Right? It is the money to compensate for the mental loss when the marriage is cancelled. It's mental compensation when you beat me.
It's a small matter.
I went to the hospital and got a certificate from the doctor about the extent of the injury on my body. If you do not agree to pay the compensation, I'll file a lawsuit in court for the crimes of intentionally causing injury to others.
With your status, what can you do to me? It's ridiculous. Let's get to the main issue. You are following me, right? Why are you following me?
What? I'm not, for sure.
This morning when I left the company, I saw you standing in front of the company gate. And when I returned to my company's super project, I also saw you standing there with a protective suit.
Super project?
You are surprised a lot, aren't you? Yes, I'm the technical director of Ocean Light Company. My company was honored to be the new super project for Pacific Corporation.
Are you the technical director of Ocean Light Company?
Surprised? That's why you don't deserve my daughter.
Oh, that's it. I understand everything. I'm busy right now. I'll see you later.
The useless like you have nothing to do. Don't pretend to be busy.
Huh? You should watch your mouth.
Fuck off and stay away from my daughter.
Remember that. Sorry, but I want to say no more. 2 weeks later.
Hi, President John. After all that has happened, I will allow you to marry my daughter. I'm sorry, Mr. John.
Huh? Just a few days ago, you confirmed that you agreed to cancel the engagement between your granddaughter and me. What made you change your mind completely?
Lucky for Linda, my daughter got to know you. Unexpectedly, you were the president of Pacific Group. Besides that, I heard that Mr. John is also involved in the dedication and development of urban areas in my hometown. If we become friends with you, who is making a name for yourself in this state, our family would be very happy and proud of it too.
You are so... what should we call this? You are so funny.
I have another piece of good news for you. I have a large piece of land. I'll let you set your own price for it. Of course, you should marry Linda, my daughter. As you know, people in the real estate business like us own a lot of land. You can buy a good piece of land at a super bargain price just by marrying Linda. No, I will give that land to my daughter as a dowry.
The only requirement is to marry your daughter. I think you should be honest with yourself.
Please, extend your arms and save me. In terms of technical error, this is just a small mistake, not worth mentioning, right?
As the technical director, why did you decide to withdraw the call from the super project? The weak foundation led to the collapse of 4 large pillars. Dozens of workers with occupational accidents are hospitalized. How could you say that this is just a small mistake? The loss of both companies is so enormous, you know?
I beg you this one time, please save me. Otherwise, I will have to go to jail for the rest of my life. Assets will also be seized to compensate for the losses. Only you can save me from this trouble, please.
No, I don't want to.
Huh?
I don't need your daughter, neither in your land.
Huh?
My engagement with Linda has been cancelled, and I have no intention of re-engaging.
Please help me this time. Please.
I can't ignore this accident. It's the life of hundreds of people. It's only because of your greed that people got into this mess. Don't talk about you. Even the president of my company is in trouble right now.
Please.
The conversation ends here.
Mr. John.
1 hour later.
John, that's tough.
What do you want?
Unexpectedly, you're the chairman of such a large corporation.
What's wrong with it? Not having a university degree means that you can't be the chairman.
Oh no, that's not what I mean.
Or do you think that I dress quite sloppy? The only reason I still have a habit of dressing plainly is because I come from a poor family.
Then why didn't you introduce yourself earlier? Please marry me. We will be a happy couple from now on.
Now you want to get married again after a while when the engagement is annulled.
My dad is in a lawsuit.
I can guess why you told us to remarry.
I was shocked when I heard the news. Can you withdraw the lawsuit from the group side? The victims this time were just ordinary workers. If you just give each person a small amount of money, they will obey you and drop their lawsuit.
Even though they are workers, they are also human, just like us.
But if they withdraw the lawsuit, then my father will not be in prison and have his property confiscated. If it's too difficult, just not being subject to asset recovery is also acceptable.
Unexpectedly to this extent, you just still think about money. It's true that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Both of you are a bunch of trash.
I'm not what you think. I still love you. That's why I decide to become your wife from now on.
Stop.
Huh?
No matter what you say, I have no intention of getting back to you.
Why?
Sorry, is it too pretentious if you say you don't like money? Well, if we were husband and wife, then your dad's problem could be mine. But he was the one who tried to stop our marriage. And you blew my mind to pieces. To be more precise, you cursed me. But now you're not ashamed to open your mouth to ask for help. Why are you being so shameless? I will never marry you, even if you are the only woman on this earth.
Don't say that.
Goodbye.
Because I think it was a bad time. I was convinced by my father. I had no bad thoughts about you. Please trust me. Huh? John!
After that, I can only say sorry to all the workers in the accident. I tried my best to protect the best interests of the workers. The company where James works must compensate for all related losses and pay compensation to the workers. Then an investigation was opened. James was jailed for removing the core of the work, causing serious consequences. All of James's assets are believed to be related to fraud and will be confiscated in full. Linda and her mum became homeless and did some odd jobs to pay off their debt and cover living expenses or something. And I also received compensation due to the wrong performance of the contract by the partner company. Now I'm dating another woman and intend to marry her. In life, we should not look down on anyone. Let love everyone no matter who they are.